What's going on, you guys? Thanks for tuning in. The Montreal Canadiens win 4-0 over the Carolina Hurricanes. Are you starting to believe again? I want to know. Stay tuned to the end of the video to write your comments, but I am curious. Are the Canadiens making you start to believe again? A little bit. I see Christian Dvorak on this roster. It doesn't encourage my faith, but especially when he gets chances and he just can't bear. Anyway, I don't know why I pick on him so much, but lots to focus on tonight, guys. Let's start with some great tweets about this game because there's a bunch of them. I want to talk to you guys about them. So how about Patty Laine tonight, ladies and gentlemen? 1 goal, 2 assists, 3 points for Patrik Laine, number 92. 15-15 time on ice. He's a +1 in this game. 4 points in the last 2 games. And that goal tonight by Patrik Laine was a great tip, but a better bounce. Right? Let's call it like we saw it there, folks. A great tip, a better bounce. And Alex Jodoin, I don't know how to say his name properly. I hope that was pretty good, Alex. But how about this tweet about Jesperi Kotkaniemi? Hey, KK, how many goals did the Habs score tonight? Oh, man. Yep. We all know that from the 2021 playoff run when Kotkaniemi, Romanov, and others were scratched in that beginning of that Leafs series, right? But regardless, KK did his job. He helped eliminate the Leafs. He did his job with us. He did his job. That's a big part to play. I don't care. Anyways, Cole Caufield tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 200th career point for Cole Caufield, the fastest Hab to reach this milestone in 30 years, ladies and gentlemen. That's a big feat for Cole Caufield. How about Juraj Slafkovsky? How about Slav? Come on! The Slavzilla himself, as George Strompolopoulos likes to call him. Slafkovsky, 2 goals in 2 games. He looked good out there. We thought he had 2 goals tonight, but he pointed to Laine Hutson on that last power play goal for the 4th goal of the game because it was Laine's goal and not Slav's. Be a little more selfish. No, he was actually being selfless, Slafkovsky was. Anyways, this was a big win. Not just because of the standings, not just because of the points, but the Canadiens have not beat the Carolina Hurricanes. I don't know. I haven't been drinking. The Canadiens have not beat the Hurricanes in 10 games. I think it was 10, RDS said. It's been 10 games since the Canadiens have beat the Hurricanes. It's either 8 or 10, one of those two. But Nick Suzuki hadn't scored against the Hurricanes. Sam Montembeault gets the shutout tonight, by the way. Sammy getting the shutout. Not a lot of shots contested, though. I mean, what were the shots tonight? It was 20-18 for the Hurricanes in shots. Not a lot of shots tonight in general. But Monty puts the shutout. Puts up the shutout. The first shutout against the Carolina Hurricanes since 2015 when Carey Price did that almost 10 years ago. So the Canadiens now, just before this game, actually, they were sitting 5 points out of a wild card spot. And as I record this video, Detroit is still tied 2-2. So by the time you watch this, they may have already won or lost. But in terms of the wild card standings, as of this moment, the Canadiens have 59 points. And because of Columbus with 64 points and Detroit with 64, Montreal is still 5 points out as of right now. And let's check out Columbus tonight because they actually did win. So there you go. That result is already in the books. So the Canadiens, either way, will be 5 points out of the final wildcard spot as of tonight. They play San Jose on Thursday, and then they go to Buffalo, where I am definitely going now to watch them on Saturday night, Hockey Night in Canada. I will be there, so that will be fun. But this was big just because, again, the Canadiens, 58 games played so far. They're now 27, 26, and 5 on the season. And like I said last video when they won against Ottawa, I don't expect them to make the playoffs. I don't. But the thing is, I mean, this still matters, right? This still matters for their forward progression. This season started off as a regression. It turned quickly into a progression with going 13-3-1 in December and January. The Canadiens did. And then they fell off a little bit again, right, in the last several games. So now they're turning it around a little bit. But this was an important win against a team they haven't been able to beat in the last several seasons since this rebuild began. So that's why it's an important one. So that being said, yeah, so enough can't be said about that in that sense. Owen Beck getting into this game tonight for the injured Kirby Dach. I mean, I hate to say it, but I kind of forgot about Kirby tonight in a good way because the Canadiens were playing well, and Owen Beck stepped in, played with Patrik Laine and Alex Newhook. It actually looked pretty good for Owen, still having minimal NHL experience. Looked pretty good. I thought he looked pretty good tonight. I hope Josh Anderson is okay. He took an awkward spill at the end of the game in the third period and didn't look great. I love seeing him play in Buffalo. I don't know what it is, but watching Josh Anderson play live in person, he's fast. He always plays pretty good in Buffalo. He scored last time we were in Buffalo on a breakaway. So I hope he's healthy and ready to play Saturday. I don't know, though. I don't know how bad it was. So concerning a little bit for sure. But this was a game that the Canadiens definitely needed to win and re-inspire some confidence in themselves going into this final stretch run because they are in the mix for a spot right now. It's going to be very difficult to get into the playoffs still, but this was a very important win for their confidence going forward. Nick Suzuki getting the first star in this game, and Nick Suzuki, he's more than a point per game player right now. He's playing absolutely fantastic. There he is signing the lens for RDS there with Mark Denis. But this was a big win. Some good performances from players. A lot of trade talk about Jake Evans. At this point, we still need him. You do wonder how the next 4 games, there's only 4 games now left between now and the trade deadline, how Kent Hughes is going to address this. Who do we have in the next 4 games? We have San Jose, we have Buffalo twice, and then we have Edmonton before we get to the trade deadline. So this is a big 4 games, and I'm really curious to see how the Canadiens perform because I feel like they have a fresh shot of adrenaline now after the 4 Nations break to go into this final stretch. I'm just curious to see how they do and if they're actually going to have any chance to add a player to help them. I don't think they're going to be willing to spend very much this season to add a player. I don't. I still maintain that. But we'll see. We'll see. What did you guys think of this game? Leave me a comment down below. What do you think of the new background? Let me know what you guys think. Hit like, hit subscribe. I'm back. You're back. We're happy the Habs are winning again, of course. Let's enjoy this final stretch run and see what happens. Go Habs, go. Love you guys. Deeksy out. Peace.